Welcome back everyone. As it's getting cold and everyone's wondering how do they winterize their van, here's a quick 5-minute guide. So first one, nice quick one, make sure your tank is full of diesel. You might not want to put 60 or 70 quid in now, but it will stop the tank rusting and other problems like diesel bugs, so do that. And then next spring, you got lots of fuel ready. Secondly, battery, you could disconnect the battery or remove it, but if you've got a solar panel, like most of us have, that is going to nicely trickle charge that battery all winter and keep it in top condition and your leisure battery hopefully. So you shouldn't need to worry about that. So that's 2 down. Thirdly, gas. Nice and straightforward. Just make sure your gas isolator switch is off. So on my underslung tank, it's a control in there. Make sure that's closed up. Number 4, make sure you've emptied out your toilet cassette. You don't want that sitting in there all winter freezing. Yuck. Brown lollies. And then you want to make sure the grey water tank is emptied. So you've probably got an empty valve like that I have. Make sure that's emptied out. And then next one, make sure your fridge vents have their covers on to stop the frost getting in and damaging your fridge over the winter. So that's the outside. Let's go inside the van. On to the most important system, which is the water system, but before that, just prop your fridge open to stop any mould or condensation building up. Use a wine bottle, I always seem to have those around. Water system next. This is important because you don't want freezing water cracking pipes or tanks. First thing, you want to find your main water tank, which is probably under a seat, and make sure that is empty. Now to do that, if you open it up, you'll usually find there's a little plug. Here's mine, it's got a bit of orange string on the end to pull it out. And if you pull that plug out, or pull it via the string, that will empty directly onto the road below. So it'll look like your Hymer's wetting itself, but at least you know you've pulled the right plug. So pull that out, let that drain, and then put the plug back in. Now these pipes go all around the van and they're full of water, so we need to empty those or purge them so none of them accidentally freeze and crack those pipes. To do that, there's a purge or empty valve. On mine, it's under here, next to the fridge, and you can see it's that red switch at the back which is pushed up for open, because I've already emptied mine. Down closes it and keeps the water in the system. Push it up to let the water drain out. Again, it'll go straight out the bottom of the van, and that'll empty the water out from the pipes, the boiler, the toilet system, the basin system, etc. So we've emptied the tank, we've purged the system, we need to make sure any remaining water is removed. So open the taps, cold and hot. Opening it hot will empty out your boiler, which you want to do. So that one's empty, I've done that already. Into the toilet, same again. Note to the plumbers here, this is a basin, not a sink, as I've been taught. Kitchens have sinks, but bathrooms have basins. Anyway, open that one, that is closed, that's been opened and closed too. So there we go, we've emptied the main tank down, we've flushed the system down, we've opened our taps, both on the kitchen sink and in the bathroom basin, and we've also ensured that that's emptied the boiler by opening the hot taps. Doing that will make sure your water won't freeze, make sure your skylight's closed so you don't get any rain blowing in, and you're good to go. I hope that's been useful. It's one of those things that gets asked all the time, so I just thought I'd make a quick video, and any comments if I've missed anything. Other people always do different things. And as always, you can always like and subscribe. Thanks very much.